What up schmucks, it's Ace Trainer Liam and welcome to another episode of MetroMania. For those who don't know, MetroMania is a 16 Pokémon Metronome only battle tournament to determine the MetroMania Champion, and this season is all about legendary Pokémon. For those of you who are already a fan of MetroMania and you're ready for more, make sure you hit the like button to show me that you're enjoying this series, and of course if you're new, hit subscribe because you don't want to miss a piece of the action. The quarterfinals are already underway and the action has been incredible, but before we get into today's battles, we need to take a look at those all-important brackets.
Last week, Dialga absolutely wiped the floor with Yveltal. Unfortunately for Yveltal, it does have to say goodbye in this competition. It is no longer with us after that impressive victory over Mewtwo. Just couldn't cut it against Dialga, who continues to be absolutely dominant in this series. Dialga, of course, has taken the coveted first slot in our semi-finals, getting ready to see if it can go all the way to the finals. We have no idea who's going to join Dialga in the finals. We have a little bit of an idea. It's either going to be Ho-Oh, it's either going to be Zekrom, and today is the day we find out who's going to come out victorious. Is it going to be our fire flying type or our dragon electric type? Let's find out. So here we go, Ho-Oh versus Zekrom. You've got to imagine that maybe Ho-Oh's at the disadvantage here, but I'm not really prepared to make any kind of assessment right now as to who's got the advantage or disadvantage, because I feel like Ho-Oh isn't a Pokemon to be underestimated. So I'm going to say, Ho-Oh, you've got as much of a chance as Zekrom, but let's see how the first turns in this battle go to see if we can really determine if there's any particular advantage. I mean, Zekrom is a dragon type, and dragon types do have a great deal of resistances, although Zekrom starting off with Strength Slap, it's going to lower the attack stat of Shiny Ho-Oh. Now that's an interesting start there. Ho-Oh does have the pressure ability, so it can reduce the number of turns that Zekrom's able to attack for. Misses a dynamic punch there, unfortunately. Here's regular Ho-Oh following up on turn 1 with Psychic Terrain. Very interesting play there. I don't really think that's advantageous for either of the Pokemon there, except I guess if Ho-Oh uses any Psychic type moves, it can hit just that little bit harder, maybe take down big old Zekrom there. Shiny Zekrom goes for a pluck, does a little bit of chip damage there to regular Ho-Oh. First bit of offensive damage in this battle. Shiny Ho-Oh is going to retaliate with Clamp onto which Zekrom? It's not going to be very effective, but it's on the regular Zekrom there. It is going to deal Clamp damage at the end of each turn though, so that's a very clever play by that Shiny Ho-Oh. Here comes Zekrom firing back with Feather Dance, going to lower attack even more on that Shiny Ho-Oh there. That's a harsh drop in attack as well. So no physical moves from the Shiny Ho-Oh going forward you would kind of hope for. Here's a Sand Tomb though, super effective on the Shiny Zekrom there. That's going to do Sand Tomb damage at the end of every turn as well, so the Ho-Oh team utilizing those moves that do damage at the end of a few turns as well for even more chip damage. Boom Burst coming out from the Shiny Zekrom, doing great damage to both the Ho-Oh there, and also a little bit of damage to its partner as it takes that Sand Tomb damage, and here comes the Clamp damage on the regular Zekrom as well. We're going to see that happening for quite a few turns there, so Zekrom really needs to shift it into high gear if it's going to take down these Ho-Oh before they take out the Zekrom. Here's a charge from regular Ho-Oh, which is going to, of course, increase the special defense of that Ho-Oh just by the one stage. Here we see which Zekrom. It's Shiny Zekrom coming in, firing back with Waterfall. That's going to be super effective. Massive damage onto that Shiny Ho-Oh. That's brought it right down into the yellow. Now it's not looking good for that Shiny Ho-Oh, especially with that 3 stages lowered in attack, and a liquidation as well from regular Zekrom, pulling out all the super effective moves. 1 HP on regular Ho-Oh there. My goodness, the game has changed right now. The balance has shifted. Here's Bind from Shiny Ho-Oh. It's not going to do much damage at all. Maybe 1 HP there to that Zekrom. There's the Clamp damage as we finish the turn, and we're also going to see Sand Tomb damage onto the Shiny Zekrom there. Both Zekrom now, well, just the regular Zekrom is down to the yellow. Both Ho-Oh are in very big trouble right now. Are they going to be able to take the Clanging Scales, though? If you're going to go for anything, go for Clanging Scales. Massive damage to both Zekrom, who are both now in the red. Oh my goodness, this could go either way. This has been a great battle, and this is only battle 1 of 3. That's incredible. Regular Zekrom going for Shadow Force. It is going to vanish instantly, which will protect it for the next turn. What's its partner going to follow up with? Imagine if it went for Dig. That'd be ridiculous. Here we see Toxic Thread coming out from Shiny Zekrom, which is going to not only poison shiny Ho-Oh, but it's also going to lower the speed of that Ho-Oh as well. There we see the poison damage. Oh no, the poison damage. The turn hasn't ended yet, Liam. Don't be premature about this. Here's shiny Ho-Oh, still gets the move, goes for Storm Throw, but it is avoided, obviously, by the Zekrom using Shadow Force. There's the poison damage. Ho-Oh's down to 16 HP. Clamp damage takes out the regular Zekrom, though, so Shadow Force is not going to happen. And there's Sand Tomb damage. It's not enough to kill the Zekrom, though. Oh my goodness. What's going to happen? Suddenly, Ho-Oh is in the driver's seat. This is incredible. Zekrom going for another Feather Dance from the Zekrom team. Oh my goodness, although this Ho-Oh is at -5 attack right now. It's not a good time to be shiny Ho-Oh. Here comes regular Ho-Oh. What's it going to follow up with? Goes for a Tail Glow, going to increase its special attack drastically there. What's it preparing for? It only needs to do about 3 HP of damage to take out Zekrom. You don't want to be wasting any time right now. And here's shiny Ho-Oh with Attack Order. Signature move of Vespiquen. That's going to be a knockout. And Ho-Oh takes the first round. Well done. Oh my goodness. So straight into round 2. Here's the Zekrom team, who currently have their backs against the wall, which I don't think anybody saw coming, but Ho-Oh really managed to turn around that first round. Here we see the Terra Volt taking effect from the Zekrom team. We see the pressure coming out from both Ho-Oh there. 2 Ho-Oh, 2 pressure abilities. Now that's scary for the Zekrom team, of course, because it reduces drastically the amount of PP they have to use their metronome, so they need to make good use of it. Here comes shiny Zekrom starting off with Recycle, and that is not making good use of your PP, so well done there, shiny Zekrom, for proving my point. Here's regular Zekrom with Payback, going to start off with some offensive damage onto regular Ho-Oh there. Decent hit with the Payback as well, even though it was used before Ho-Oh's team, so it didn't do as much damage. Sing is avoided by Zekrom. No one's going to sleep right now. Here's regular Ho-Oh. What will it do to follow up? Healing Wish, and that's going to fail, so a completely wasted turn from the Ho-Oh from the get-go there. Here comes shiny Zekrom starting off the next turn with Sludge Wave. Oh my goodness, that's a risky play there. It's going to hit everybody, but it doesn't get a poison on anyone. Very, very interesting there. Here's a regular Zekrom with a Dragon Claw. That is going to be stab boosted, of course. Going to do a great deal of damage there to regular Ho-Oh. It's not looking good for regular Ho-Oh already. Shiny Ho-Oh is going to go for a Mud Slap, though. That will be super effective, although not a great deal of damage. Does it get the accuracy drop? It was a crit. It does get the accuracy drop there on that Zekrom. Is that going to be a difference maker? We will see. Of course, Ho-Oh is still 1-0 up at the moment. Goes for a Blaze Kick. It's going to be a stab move, but it is going to be resisted there. That's unfortunate for Ho-Oh there. Could do with some super effective moves right now. Here it gets to follow up. What's it going to go for? Goes for Wake Up Slap. That will be neutral. Will that do a decent amount of damage? A little bit of chip damage there from Ho-Oh onto shiny Zekrom. Not the best of moves there. Shiny Ho-Oh is going to go for Magnet Bomb, though. That is going to be resisted by regular Zekrom there, so Ho-Oh isn't being gifted with the best moves right now. Zekrom's really getting good luck from the Metronome here. Goes for Psychic Terrain again, though. A lot of Psychic Terrain in this battle, keeping with the purple theme of MetroMania. I like it. I like that you're helping me out there, Zekrom, making my videos look pretty. Cheers, mate. Here's shiny Zekrom with a Burn Up, but it's not got the fire typing, so it can't use Burn Up. Well done, shiny Zekrom there. A lot of wasted turns from shiny Zekrom, though, in this battle. It gets to follow up again at the start of this turn, though, with a Smelling Salt onto that shiny Ho-Oh. Decent amount of damage there as well. Here comes regular Ho-Oh to retaliate. What's it going to fire with? Slash. Chance of a critical hit on that, but doesn't get it. That's unfortunate. Its shiny counterpart is going to follow up, though. What's it going to go for? Goes for Fury Cutter. I mean, again, that's not a great deal of damage unless it's used in succession, but still, any damage is better than no damage. Here we see regular Zekrom, I should say, going for a low kick. It is going to be resisted by the flying type Ho-Oh, but it brings it down to 13 hit points. Oh dear. Here comes shiny Zekrom as well. What shiny Zekrom got in store this turn? Goes for Smog, but it is avoided. Not the best accuracy on that move, unfortunately. Here comes shiny Ho-Oh with a Mach Punch. Little bit of chip damage once again. Just chip damage could make you go all the way. You never know, as long as your opponent keeps messing up. Here's a Head Smash, though. That's not a mess up by Zekrom onto that shiny Ho-Oh there, and gets the knockout as well, because of course it's 4 times effective, being a rock type move, and that is Ho-Oh's massive weakness. But the recoil damage knocks the Zekrom out, so it's now 1 apiece. Oh my goodness, what's going to happen? This is brilliant, my word. Here comes Ho-Oh with that 13 HP, locks itself into Uproar, although about 3 hits of Uproar might be enough to take down this Shiny Zekrom, so it's now down to Shiny Zekrom to try and make the right decisions. Here's Uproar again. Luckily, the speed tie is won by Ho-Oh there, so it's probably got one more hit to take down this Zekrom. Zekrom's in danger, but goes for Mega Punch. Is that going to hit? It is, and it's a knockout on Ho-Oh, so now it's one apiece. Now it's Ho-Oh versus Zekrom, one battle to go. And we'll find out who moves on to the semi-finals to face Dialga. One person did say in the comments quite recently, what's the point in watching the first 2 battles if there's 3 battles, because you just watch the final battle to know who wins? But by that logic, if it's 2 battles, you know that whoever wins battle 2 is going to win. So why not just watch all 3 battles in Metromania? Because they're interesting, they're exciting, and that's what matters. We want to see good Pokemon battles. It doesn't matter who wins and who loses, as long as the battles are absolutely fantastic. And this battle between Ho-Oh and Zekrom has been absolutely fantastic so far. I don't know which way it's going to go. Let me know in the comments who you think's going to win it at this point. If you're on Battle 3, tell me. Battle 3, I think so-and-so is going to win. Let me know. Here's Trump Card from regular Ho-Oh. Little bit of damage there to Shiny Zekrom. I have absolutely no idea which way this is going. Shiny Ho-Oh is going to go for Stomp. Maybe hoping to flinch one of the Zekrom. I cannot remember if Zekrom's already attacked this turn, but possibly. Answers on a postcard. Here's Rock Polish from Shiny Zekrom, going to increase its speed, wants to be the fastest on the field, and I don't blame it, increasing its speed 2 stages. That Zekrom had already attacked, that's just confirmed it, so the Stomp wouldn't have made it flinch. Absolutely fine. Here's Shiny Zekrom starting things off with Sky Attack, going to get itself ready to attack on the next turn with very powerful flying type move there. And here we see Shiny Ho-Oh. What's it going to do to follow up? It's going to go for Heal Bell, and that is completely pointless because nobody on this team has any status ailments. That's unfortunate. Here's regular Ho-Oh who's going to go for Memento and knock itself out. Why would you do that? Oh my goodness. Now the deck is stacked against Shiny Ho-Oh because down goes regular Ho-Oh. I hope you know what you're doing because you just put a big target on that shiny counterpart of yours. Here's regular Zekrom with Volt Switch. That's going to be super effective. Of course, there's no switch outs here, though. That's massive damage to Shiny Ho-Oh. Oh, my goodness. I mean, you could really use a Clanging Scales once again like you did in the first round. But here's the Sky Attack from that Shiny Zekrom. Not doing as much damage as I thought it would do there, actually. I said it was going to do, it's going to be very powerful, but it just wasn't. Here's Hidden Power from regular Zekrom, and that's doing a little bit of chip damage there, but Ho-Oh does flinch. Oh, that's not good for Ho-Oh. Oh boy. Here's Shiny Zekrom coming through with Hone Claws. Oh, it sees victory in sight, doesn't it? Oh my goodness. Increasing its attack, increasing its accuracy. Oh boy, you need to take that Zekrom out, my dude Ho-Oh. Oh boy, going for Sunsteel Strike. It is going to be resisted by Zekrom, but I like the idea of pulling out powerful moves. Oh, it did so little. That's so unfortunate. Oh boy, it's not a good day to be Ho-Oh, is it? Zekrom goes for Parting Shot. Of course, that's going to lower the attack and special attack of Ho-Oh, which it really doesn't need right now. But again, no switch outs because there's nobody to switch out to. Oh boy, here's Shiny Zekrom. This is a clinic right now. Razor Leaf, it's going to be quad resisted, but the Zekrom team is just toying with Shiny Ho-Oh at the moment. Although Zekrom using Razor Leaf with its green tail shining, I really liked that. That really worked aesthetically. Work up. Ho-Oh trying to increase its stats back to what they should rightfully be. Up goes the attack, up goes the special attack, basically negating the parting shot that we saw before from regular Zekrom, who goes for Dark Pulse. Is that going to be enough to take? It's not enough to take down Shiny Ho-Oh. Shiny Ho-Oh is not going down without a fight right now. Oh boy. Here's Shiny Zekrom going for Petal Dance. Is that going to take Ho-Oh out? It's quad resisted once again. Nope, it's not going to take it down. It's down to 7 HP. Shiny Ho-Oh putting on an absolute godly showing right now. Here's Fury Attack from regular Zekrom, and that's enough to take down Ho-Oh. So there's your winner. Going on to face Dialga in the semi-finals, it's Zekrom. What an absolutely dominant victory there. Well done to the Zekrom team. You have done very, very well indeed.
Well, Ho-Oh actually had me fooled there for a moment. With the way that first battle played out, I really thought Ho-Oh was actually going to turn this thing around and steal an upset victory, but Zekrom just absolutely blistered Ho-Oh in the following 2 rounds. So unfortunately, this is where we say goodbye to Ho-Oh, where Zekrom moves on to the semi-finals to face Dialga, and that is a battle I think we can all agree is going to be absolutely incredible. Of course, that's where I'll leave it for this episode of Metromania. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, and if you're new, hit the subscribe button, and of course, if you'd like to support the channel like these lovely people down here do, you can pledge to my Patreon. That's patreon.com/AceTrainerLiam. But until next time, I'm Ace Trainer Liam. Keep on training.